Hi, this is Matt from tracymatt.co.uk, and here I have the Sony Ericsson C905, which is one of the new Sony Ericsson devices that has an 8 megapixel camera. Several devices out there at the moment being built with 8 megapixel cameras, and this is Sony Ericsson's offering. Clearly this is the orange version of the C905. Obviously it is available SIM free and offline and on a number of other networks. So right on top we have the orange version of the quick start guide and everything else, and inside I have a series of boxes. In the first one we have the charger, which has got a standard Sony Ericsson style charger, which is very similar to a lot of their other phones, so you probably use the same charger. We have a headset, which is a wired headset with that connector on there, proprietary connector, inline microphone with push button, no volume control, and then we actually have the headphones themselves, which are quite large, actually quite chunky. Can't comment on the quality of those at the moment. Never used the Sony Ericsson headphones, but we'll mention that when it comes to the actual review. We have the battery, which is quite small. It's 930 milliamp hour battery, so quite small in capacity as well as physical size. Have a USB cable, again with that proprietary connector on there, so you can connect to your PC to download the stills and upload content, MP3s and so on to the phone. We also have a USB M2 memory card reader, so you can plug in the memory card and then use it with USB rather than connecting up the phone via USB. And then there is a lanyard strap, which is more typical of what you find, I guess, really with a digital camera rather than a phone, and it is obviously Sony Ericsson branded. This side we have the phone itself. This is the silver one, as you can see, and it is available in like a champagne colour as well as black. We'll look at that in more detail in just one second. And last of all, we have all the manuals and user guides. There is another orange getting started guide, which is exactly the same as the other one. And then you've got your CyberShot camera guide, warranty cards, getting started guide, SAR information, and PC suite. So that's everything that's in the box. I'll that to one side. So let's have a look at the C905 in a bit more detail. Let's just peel off the screen protector. We have QVGA display, so 240 by 320. Below that we have a set of soft keys and sender and phone keys, menu key and the backup or clear key, D-pad style navigation up, down, left, right with a push button in the centre. There are a couple of buttons at the top of the screen as well. Looking around the side, we have zoom control, although that's only a digital zoom. There's also a couple of buttons here that switch between play and record mode, and in record mode you can select to record video or to record stills. And there is a dedicated push button there, which is actually the camera control, dedicated camera control. Eyelets on the bottom for connecting up that lanyard, and then the grill over the loudspeaker. And on this side we have the connector where we plug in charger, USB cable, headset and so on, and a cover over the M2 memory card, which is already installed, and the one supplied is actually 2 GB. Let's just pop that back in. There we go. So on the back we have a cover over the camera, which has got a proper flash, xenon flash, which is really nice to see on the camera phone. And obviously the lens element just below, a little mirror so that you can take pictures of yourself, and like a little LED style element there, which I think is actually for LED illumination. So you got the combination of both there. But it's nice to see this slide mechanism here, which actually slides completely flush in itself, which is quite a neat little mechanism. So it does remain flush when you open and close it. So on the front also we have slide, so we can slide the screen open to reveal the keypad, obviously for dialing your numbers and texting. Keypad, not individual keys, and they are quite flush, but they are positive when you press them. You can probably hear them clicking, so that's quite easy to use, and the weight isn't terribly heavy. Specification, as I say, it's a QVGA display, it's quad band, and it's HSDPA, 8.1 megapixel camera with autofocus and face detection, even has image stabilizer, red eye reduction, all those sorts of things. Bluetooth with A2DP, includes also a media player for playing MP3s and videos. Internet connectivity, there's an RSS reader as well as NetFront web browser, Java for playing games and 3D games, FM radio, built-in Wi-Fi and built-in GPS, and I do believe that the GPS and camera do support geotagging, which is quite cool. Other features are just as you'd probably expect. There is an email client, and it does support Exchange Active Sync. So we're going to be trying the Sony Ericsson C905 Cybershot phone over the next couple of days. We'll post up some sample photos along with a full review, which will be online soon.